Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Monia and this is Ride or Die with Monia. And today we will be checking out the Beautyblender Bounce Airbrush Liquid Whip Concealer that just dropped the other day. I'm super excited. It says it's full coverage with one swipe. And it helps conceal and brighten. It's very weightless, which I like because I typically just use concealer. I'm not a fan of foundation, or I don't really use it frequently. And it blends to an airbrush finish. So, I mean, this is like magic in a box from what it sounds like. It says it's long wear, it's weightless, it's full coverage, and it brightens and hydrates. They also said something about there being like peptides and stuff like that to kind of help with like the skincare piece too. So this new concealer is a weightless full coverage concealer that uses hyaluronic acid and peptides to create a smooth, undetectable finish. Perfect. Full coverage, the finish is natural, liquid. It's great for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin types. It has hyaluronic acid, which hydrates, plumps, and smooths. It has tetrapeptide, known to reduce the appearance of puffiness, brightens and moisturizes the eye area for a more supple, youthful looking appearance over time. Okay, so some skincare benefits, cool. HD effects helps to illuminate the skin to instantly achieve the perception of a flawless skin tone. So it says it's silky, and the formula actually vanishes the skin into the skin for insta full coverage. They have that trademarked. So it's completely full coverage, completely invisible. So it's 3-in-1 long-wearing formula, can be used to conceal, contour, and highlight. I think that's all that needs to be said at this point. So let's just get into it. It's $26. I got the shade 1.4, which is light neutral. All right, this is what it looks like. It's 0.27 fluid ounces, again for $26. $26, Mickey holla, honey boo boo chow. Honey boo boo chow. It came out with a little cute pamphlet, which is basically everything that was on Sephora's website, just right here. So the directions: use the doe foot applicator to directly target imperfections, then buff out with the damp beauty blender. Best applied on moisturized skin. Says no caking or creasing all day. So I have the Blendiful, but let me get my beauty blender real quick. So no one could come at me being like, so one eye I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender, the other eye I'm gonna use the Tati Beauty Blendiful, because this has been just amazing for me. Like we're on great terms right now. And this is for you, my little sister. If you watch my videos or not, I used your Tati Silk Canvas and my skin is feeling great. We'll see how pissed she is when she finds out, if she ever does. So if you guys don't know, I love to instigate. It's like a sport for me. Okay, so here is the doe foot applicator. It is flat on this side and then it's curved on the other end. It kind of looks like half a beauty blender. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying. Ooh, it's thick. So right now I'm applying it with the flat side and it kind of feels awkward. And I applied it on this side with the curved end and it kind of felt more natural. Maybe that's why they said use the beauty blender, because it'll kind of help. The wetness from the sponge will help dilute the product a little bit. So on this end, I'm going to go in with my Tati Beauty Blendiful. Now on my right side, I'm going to go in with a beauty blender. So as you can see, I think I like the application of the Blendiful or the Beauty Blender more, and definitely what I assumed what would happen. This was damp, so it helped dilute the product a little bit more and make it a little bit lighter. The coverage, I would say medium full. I can still see some of the darkness underneath the concealer itself, but it has kind of like a yellow tint to it. I'm assuming for that brightness piece, and I kind of get annoyed when that happens. It's like, if it's neutral, just please let it be neutral. This is like really bothering me. You can tell that this is not pushing into the skin and looking as natural as it did on this end. I guess it's not that bad. Okay, time to go ahead and put some setting powder over it. Hourglass with my Morphe Y11 brush. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and once complete, I will come back and we will go over my initial first impression of this product. See you in a minute. So far the concealer has been great. I would say it's medium full coverage. I do see like a touch of the blue underneath it, so it hasn't fully concealed everything, but it's pretty up there. I definitely wouldn't take that away from it. I do notice when applying it with the Beautyblender, it dampened and diluted the product just enough to melt it into the skin more, whereas using Tati Beauty's Blendyful, it's more like picking up on the texture of my skin. There's bumpiness and stuff that is kind of more apparent with it, which is just, you know, a note for that part. So when on this side, it looks great. On this side, it's like, you're bringing out all the stuff I don't want you to bring out. All the bad and none of the good. Other than that, application was super easy. We will see if this does cake and crease. I have a sense on this side it will be looking a touch, if not very cakey and creasy, just because it is a very thick texture, and I didn't use a Beautyblender to kind of dampen it down a little bit, but we will see. I'm gonna go ahead, do some errands, kick it, you know, sip some tea. I'm just gonna kind of do my thing and then check in a couple of hours and just give you the full overall impression, whether I would recommend it or not, and go from there, because that's really what you guys care about. I'll see you in a hot minute. Okay, so I am back to give you the tea. A little bit different. I'm holding the camera up with my one arm, so I'm like probably limited up to about like 2 minutes holding up this camera before my arm dies. Okay. I have been wearing this concealer for just around 9 hours or so, and it's not really like the best thing I've ever had in my life. It's nothing that blows my mind. It's nothing like out of the world. It's decent. For $26, I think it might be a little bit too much, but I will let you know exactly why. So from when I first applied, you probably could already tell that I was kind of like, it was pretty thick. Okay, and unless you're applying it with a Beautyblender or a wet, damp sponge, this will not look good on your skin. On the left side, I applied it with the Tati Blendyful, which was dry, and you can tell there's dry spots around my skin, and I have normal skin. I've applied the Protini Drunk Elephant Moisturizer, and then I used the Tatcha Silk Canvas, so it's very hydrating products that I put on, and there's still like dry specks around this area of the face. Now this area, I do not have that, so I'm assuming it's because of the Beautyblender, because that was the only difference between the two applications. Now where my eyes, under my eyes, get a little bit oily, and you can probably see it is deteriorating the product. It's wearing off a lot quicker there than the rest of the face. So if you're oily, definitely don't get this. It was a little bit creasy over here underneath the eyes, and then right here in the corner you can see a little bit creasing, so there's that. Cakiness, the dryness, I would say definitely on this side it's more apparent. My arm's about to fall off. Outside of that, I don't think I would recommend this product. Definitely don't get it if you're oily skin. This does not work well with oily skin. It clearly deteriorates and removes the product and doesn't make it as long wearing as it claims to be. And the skincare benefits, you know, skincare benefits, can't see that within the first 5 hours that you're using it, so that I can't attest to. But the product itself, I don't think it's as hyped up as it should have been. I think it's pretty mediocre. It's nothing outstanding, so I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're a huge proponent of like having thick concealer that you apply under your eyes, as well as if you're normal skin tone. I don't even think I'd recommend it if you're dry, because like I said, I have oily underneath my eyes and it's falling apart. And then here I'm normal, but I use really hydrating products. I did use a dry blendy full and it's cakey. So if you're dry skin, I can't tell you whether this would work for you or not. Normal, you probably will be fine. And oily, yeah, stay away from it. Outside of that, that's all I have for you guys today. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Let me know if you try this concealer. What are your thoughts? And just say hi. Until next time, guys. Bye. If I